Okay, so we just showed you how to create these two sequences using the photos on the camera roll. Now, you might be asking yourself, what about the new video iPhone, the 3GS? How do I utilize the video and get those images into iAnalyze Golf? Well, the answer is simple. I'll show you some video that I took that's on the camera roll. Video and photos are intermingled here on the camera roll, and you can tell what's video by the little video camera symbol on the thumbnail. If you want to filter out the photos and just see your videos, you click the video button at the top of the screen, and these are all the video sequences that I have that I've taken with the iPhone video camera. So if I want to get a snapshot from the video so that I can then load it into the app, I simply bring up the video, play it, and then stop it at a certain position that I want to capture. And again, I used the help screen in the app to tell me what positions to capture for the different swing options. So once I have an image like this, I can take a snapshot of it by pushing two buttons at the same time. The home button and the on-off button at the top of the screen. You can see how that kind of made a flash that now took a photo and added that to the camera roll. The other way to get a particular position from the video is to use this positioning bar at the top of the screen, which will put the golfer into a certain position. Again, you wait for the graphics to clear off the screen so you have an unobscured photo, and now take the snapshot. So I just took two snapshots from that video roll that I should see when I display the entire camera roll, photos and video together. And these are the two images that I've just added by taking snapshots from the video. So now they're on the camera roll, and you can load them into the sequence just like I showed you previously. Okay, so now that we've showed you how to build sequences out of the photos that you took with your iPhone or downloaded from iTunes on your PC, or snapshots you took from video, now we're going to show you another way to get images into the app. Of course, the iPhone has got this built-in browser called Safari. I can browse the web for swing sequences, images that I want to load into the app by just going into Safari and using a search tool in there to find the person I want. We've also built some links for you to make it more convenient right in the app. So off of the home screen, you use the information button, the upper left-hand corner, and then we go to the section that says building swing sequences. And this describes basically what I showed you before about how to build the sequences. But what we put in here are some links to some websites that have already built swing sequences for some of the most famous golfers in existence that you'd want to use for comparing yourself to and using for instruction and so forth. So we've got a link to Golf Digest, golf.com, or just bringing you to YouTube where you can search for golf swing sequences, or Google search by player name and so forth. So let's go to the Golf Digest destination. This takes you right to a section of the website that basically has an archive of all the pros that they've done in the past. So let's make this a little bit bigger so we can see what's in here. And it talks about the library of swing sequences that they have and show you the different players that they've got out there, and you can see it's a lot of them. And undoubtedly you can find the player that you're looking for. So let's bring up one of these sequences. Okay, so we chose Jim Furyk's swing sequence, and usually the way they're displayed on these websites is they have a slideshow presentation, so they show you one photo at a time, and then they've got thumbnails down below for bringing up each position. So let's expand this a little bit and show you how I chose the thumbnail. It displayed the photo. Now again, the beauty of this being a browser is that you can just touch and hold your finger on the photo, and the iPhone gives you the option of saving that image. And just by doing that, it's put that image onto my camera roll. So now I can build sequences using that, just like I took the photo myself, or took a snapshot of video, or whatever. And that's as easy it is. So you just sit here and go to the next photo, load that one, save that image the same way, pressing and holding, say save image, and do that for all the photos in the sequence. Now you've got a full sequence on the camera roll, which you can in turn load into iAnalyze Golf. Now let's just say I found something on the web that wasn't an image that I could just press and save to the camera roll. So I just use my fingers to get the image that I want to load into the app, size it, position it, and then I use those same combination of buttons that I used for snapshots from video to capture this to my camera roll. So again, it's the home key and the on-off key. It flashes just like it did when I showed you the snapshots from video, and now that very image, whatever you see on your iPhone screen, is now on the camera roll, and in turn can be used to build swing sequences. The last thing I want to show you regarding sequences, building them and viewing them and so forth, is how to delete a swing sequence. So the way you do that is to just touch and hold your finger on the thumbnails for a given player. Greg White, the two swing sequences that I built earlier, and say I want to get rid of one of these. I just touch the delete icon that came up after I touched and held, and it's going to come up and ask me, are you sure you want to delete the sequence? And I say yes, delete it, and there it's gone. I simply touch the screen again to get rid of the delete icons.